Hi students, welcome back to our session. Today's session we are going to discuss the probability. In the probability we are going to discuss the solving problems. So here we have the first question. The first question, a game of numbers has cards marked with 11, 12, 13, etc. till 40. A card is drawn. A card is drawn at a random. Find the probability. Find the probability that the number that the numbers on the card drawn is the first sub question we have here, a perfect square, and the second sub question we have divisible by 7. Now here let me write the given conditions. Solution. Here the given cards marked with numbers 11, 12, 13, etc. till 40. Now the total number of cards. The total number of cards is equal to, from 11 to till 40, if we count the numbers we will get here 13 numbers. The first sub question we have a perfect square. A perfect square is equal to a perfect square numbers is equal to, so in between 11 to 40 we have to take the square numbers. So we have here 3 3s are 9, next it is 4 4s are 16, 5 5s are 25, 6 6 are 36, 7 7s are 49, so we cannot take 49, till 36 we can take. Now if we look at this, we will get here this, it is 4 square value it is 16, 5 square value it is going to be 25, 6 square it is 36, 7 square we will get 49, but 49 we don't have this number in between this, so I didn't take this number. Next here, if you check the favorable outcomes, number of favorable outcomes is equal to number of favorable outcomes. Number of favorable outcomes is equal to, so here how many numbers we have? 1 2 3, so totally we have 3 numbers. Now we are going to find the probability of getting a perfect square is equal to A perfect square numbers is equal to number of favorable outcomes divided by number of total number of possible outcomes. Now here if you look at this, we have here total number of favorable outcomes, it is 3. So I can write here it is 3 divided by total number of possible outcomes. So total number of possible outcomes, total number of cards, here it is 30. So I can write here 30. Further, if you simplify, what we will get here? 1 3 is 3, 10 3s are 30. So the final answer it is 3 by 10. Further, we cannot simplify because we don't have any common factors between numerator and denominator. Now we will move to the next sub question. Here the second sub question we have. We need to find out the number divisible by 7. Number divisible by 7 is equal to, we have here 14 from 11 to 40. If you take from 11 to 40, so 7 2s are 14, 3 7s are 21, 4 7s are 28, 5 7s are 35, 6 7s are 42. It is more than 40. So I cannot take that value. So here number of favorable outcomes is equal to we have here how many numbers? 1 2 3 4, 4 numbers. Next we have to take the total number of possible outcomes. Total number of possible outcomes is equal to we have 30. Next here we need to find the probability of getting numbers divisible by 7. Numbers divisible by 7. So is equal to number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of possible outcomes. So here the total number of favorable outcome, it is 4. I can write here in the numerator 4 divided by total number of possible outcomes, it is 30. So I can write here 30. So if you simplify further, we are going to get here 2 2s are 4 and 15 2s are 30. We don't have any common factors between 2 and 15. So I can write here 2 by 15 is the final answer. Next we will move to the next question. Here we have the second question. The second one, a bag contains 5 white balls, 6 red balls and 9 green balls. A ball is drawn at a random from the bag. Find the probability of that the ball drawn is. The first sub question we have here, a green ball. The second sub question we have here, a white ball. A white ball or a red ball. Third sub question, neither a green ball nor a white ball. Okay. Now here we need to find the probability of green ball and also the probability of white ball and red ball, neither a green ball nor a white ball. Okay, in this the very important we have to look at this R. So when it is R means just you have to combine, we need to add the white balls and the red balls. Here we have white balls, it is 5, and here red balls it is going to be 6. This is how we need to do when you have and. So and means common, we need to take common elements. This it is very important. When you have or in between, we need to add, just you have to combine, and when you have and it is nothing but you have to take the common elements. Neither, here we have neither a green ball nor a white ball. So totally in this we have here 5 white balls and 6 red balls, and next 9 green balls. Okay, now in this neither green, so we are not supposed to take the green balls. Green balls we are not supposed to take, and as well as we are not supposed to take here a white balls also. So which one we need to take here? We have to take only the red balls. That is the meaning of this. Neither a green ball nor a white ball. So we are not supposed to take green ball as well as a white ball. The leftover we need to take. So here the leftover it is red balls. Is it clear to all this question? A bag contains 5 white balls, 6 red balls and 9 green balls. So first we have to write here total number of balls contained in the bag. Total number of balls contained in the bag. In the bag is equal to, we have 5 white balls plus 6 red balls plus 9 green balls. If you add all, we are going to get here total number of possible outcomes is equal to 20 balls. So here you will get totally 20 balls you will get. Next here let me see that sub question. Here we have green balls. So in this the first sub question, so when it is green ball means number of favorable outcomes. Number of favorable outcomes of green ball is equal to, how many balls we have here? Green ball, 9 green ball. So I can write here 9. And next here we have the total number of possible outcomes. Just I am going to apply the formula here. Probability of getting a green ball is equal to Here we have number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of here we have total number of possible outcomes. So in this question we have here favorable outcome, it is 9, and here the total number of balls, it is outcome, it is 20. So here 9 by 20. So 9 by 20, further we cannot simplify because we don't have any common factors in between it. So next sub question we have here, the second one, we need to find out that second sub question, white ball or red balls. Here we need to find probability of white balls, white or red balls. So is equal to favorable outcomes. We need to find that favorable outcomes. So here number of favorable outcome is equal to so white or red. I told in the beginning when you have here or means yes, you have to add both. So totally we have white ball, it is 5. I can write here 5 plus red balls we have here, it is 6. So 5 plus 6 is equal to 11. Now here I can write the values. Probability of white or red balls is equal to number of favorable outcomes. Number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of possible. Total number of possible outcomes. So in this we have here number of favorable outcome, it is 11. Possible outcomes, total number of possible outcomes, here you can see it is 20. So I can write here it is 20. In this also we don't have any common factors, further we cannot simplify. So the final answer here it is 11 by 20. The third sub question, here we have to write probability of neither a green ball nor a white ball. So in this we have to remove from total, from total balls you have to subtract green balls, and as well as we need to subtract white balls. So here total balls it is 20, green ball it is 9, and white ball it is 5. So if you subtract these values, you are going to get here the value, it is 6. 9 plus 5, it is 14. From 20 if you subtract 14, you will get 6. Next we need to find out here number of favorable outcomes is equal to number of favorable outcomes is equal to 6, and total possible outcome is equal to total possible outcomes is equal to, we have here it is 20. Now we need to find out the probability. Probability of getting neither a green ball nor a white ball. Is equal to number of favorable outcomes, number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of possible outcomes, total number of possible outcomes. So here we have total number of favorable outcomes, it is 6, divided by total number of possible outcomes, it is 20. So further if we simplify, we are going to get 3 2s are 6, 10 2s are. So the final answer it is 3 by 10. So this is the answer. Next we will move to the third question. Here we have the third one. Third question. A box contains some black balls, and 30 white balls and 30 white balls. If the probability of drawing a black ball is 2 by 5th. They have given 2/5. 2/5 of a white ball. Then find the probability of, find the number of black balls in the box. See, this is what they have given the question. So when you look at this, we have here a box contains some black balls and we have 30 white balls. Now in this total number of balls contained in the box is equal to black balls plus white balls. So here we have that white balls is equal to 30. So white balls I can write here, it is 30. Do we know the black balls? No. So here what I am going to do, let X be the black balls. X be the black balls. So here I can write instead of black balls I can write here X. Therefore total number of balls contained in the bags it is X plus 30. So I can write here very closer to X. So here X plus 30 we got. Now next condition, if the probability of drawing a black ball, now probability of black ball is, so is means we have to put here equal to sign, is equal to 2/5. So 2/5 means 2 by 5 of white balls, 2 by 5 of white balls. It is nothing but the probability of white balls. The probability of white balls. So in this, here the probability of here number of favorable outcomes, favorable black balls divided by total number of possible outcomes. Total number of possible outcomes. So here is equal to 2/5 of, here we have number of favorable white balls divided by total number of possible outcomes. Total number of possible outcomes. So here number of favorable outcomes of black balls. So black balls I have taken, here it is x, right? So in the numerator I can write x divided by, here we have total number of possible outcome, it is x plus 30. I can write here x plus 30. We have equal to sign is equal to 2/5 of, here the probability of white balls. So white balls they have given, here it is 30. So I can write here it is 30 divided by total number of possible outcomes. Again we have to take the same value, x plus 30. Now if you look at this, we have to simplify this expression and we need to find the value of x. What I am going to do here, anyway this term it is in the denominator, right? So it is in the division. When you shift to the opposite side, it will become multiplication. So I can write here 2/5 into 30 divided by x plus 30 into this division. When you shift opposite side, it will become multiplication, x plus 30. So here this complete term, it is going to be get cancelled, x plus 30, and left over here x is equal to 2/5 into 30. So further if you simplify, what you will get, 1 5 is 5, 6 5s are 30. Now finally here x is equal to 6 2s are 12. So we got x is equal to 12. Therefore the number of black balls in the box is 12. Okay, next we'll move to the next question. Here we have the fourth question. So here we have the fourth question. Two coins are tossed once. Find the probability of getting two heads. And the second sub question, here we have at least one tail. Now first we have to write the given condition. So in this given condition, solution, when two coins are tossed, once, number of possible outcomes possible outcomes. So first I am going to find the possible outcomes first. So here possible outcomes is equal to we have head head, head tail, tail head, tail tail. So here this is the number of possible outcomes. So totally we have 1 2 3 4 number of possible outcomes. It is 4. So here you can mention total number of possible outcomes. Here we got it as 4. Next we will find the probability of getting 2 heads. And now first sub question, favorable outcomes. Favorable outcomes is equal to 2 heads means in this we have only one number, we have it as AHH. So the favorable outcomes of 2 head, it is AHH. Therefore number of possible outcomes is equal to only one we have. Next we need to write the probability. Probability of getting 2 heads is equal to number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of possible outcomes. Total number of possible outcomes. So in this question we have here the favorable outcomes is equal to number of favorable outcomes. Here it is number of favorable outcomes. So we got here number of favorable outcomes, it is 1 divided by number of possible outcomes, we got here it is 4. So this is a probability. Next the second sub question, here we need to find favorable outcome. Favorable outcome is equal to getting at least one tail. So at least one tail, more than one tail. So here we have the HH, HT, TH, TT. So these are the possible outcomes, right? So I can write here at least one tail means, so I accept the first one, I can write here. Here we have 1 and here also 1, we have 2. So it is more than 1 means 2 also it is included. So I can write here HT, TH, TT. So here number of possible outcomes is equal to here we have to write number of favorable outcomes. Number of favorable outcomes is equal to, so totally we have 1 2 3. Next we need to find out the probability of getting at least one tail. At least one tail is equal to number of favorable outcomes divided by a total number of possible outcomes. So if you simplify, What we will get here? Favorable outcome, it is 3. Total number of possible outcomes, here it is 4. So the final answer, it is 3 by 4. Next we will find the next question. Here we have the fifth question. Here we have from a pack of 52 playing cards. 52 playing cards. All cards whose numbers are multiple of 3 or multiples of 3 are removed. A card is now drawn. A card is now drawn at random. What is the probability of that the card drawn is? So the first one, here we have a face cards. Here we have king, queen and jack. The second sub question, an even numbered red cards. Okay, just I will give the clear picture about that cards. So here totally we have 52 cards. So this 52 cards, even we can say it as a deck. So this 52 cards, it is going to be divided into red color cards, red color, and here we have black color. Black we have club and spade. Club, and the next one it is spade. And red we have here, it is heart and a diamond. Heart, and here it is diamond. Now if you look at this, here totally 52 cards. Red cards it is 26, and a black color cards it is 26 cards. Again this 26 it is going to be divided here, 13 cards heart and 13 it is diamond. Again here club we have 13 cards, and a spade also we have 13 cards. In this very important here, this we used to call it as these subdivisions. Okay, the heart, diamond, club, and here it is spade. So this we used to call it as suits. So we have totally here 4 suits. Now here each suit have 13 cards. Now in this we have as card, king, queen, jack, and the numbers it starts here 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now if you check these cards, we have this 4 cards we used to call it as honorable cards. See, these 4 cards we used to call it as honored cards. HONOURED. Honored cards. Next here, this 3 cards we used to call it as face cards. Face cards. And here this we used to call it as number cards. Number cards. So here also same, you will be having honored cards. Honored cards it is 4. Number cards it is. Number cards it is. If you check, you will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. So totally you will get 13 cards. So here also same, it is going to be follow for black cards also. The suits having the 13 cards. In the 13 you will get 4 honor cards, and number cards it is 9. Especially in this very important face cards. So here face cards means king, queen and jack. These 3 cards we used to call it as face cards. Now if you look at this question, here we have the question, the face cards. We need to find out the probability for face cards. So here we have 4 suits. So in this 4 suits, each suit have 3 cards. So 4 into 3 it is 12 cards. So here we have 12 cards, and an even number of red cards. So red cards means this is a red cards. First we'll calculate in the first suit. Totally you have 2 suits. In the first suit we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 cards. You will be having here 5 cards. 2 suits, right? So 2 into 5 it will be 10 cards. This is how we need to find. Just I want to make it that question very clear. So in this we have the question, from a pack of 52 cards. So totally we have here 52 cards. I can write here. Just I will circle 52 cards. All cards whose numbers are multiples of 3 are removed. So multiples of 3 are removed means, now here which are the numbers it is multiples of 3. So multiples of 3 it is 9 it is removed, and here it is 6 and 3. So here removed cards it is 3 cards we have removed. Just I will write here the solution. In the solution, total number of cards. Total number of cards is equal to, total number of cards in a pack is equal to 52 cards. In this, multiples of 3 are removed. Multiple of 3's, each suit are, the numbers here we have 3, 6 and 9. We know that pack of cards has 4 suits. So in this, each it is 3 numbers means here you will get 4 into 3 is equal to 12. So here we have to remove 12 cards. Now therefore, see, number of cards removed. Number of cards removed is equal to 12. And we need to find out the total number of possible outcomes. Here, total number of possible outcomes is equal to total number of possible outcomes is equal to, here we have totally 52 cards. From this 52 cards we have to remove 12 cards, so here you will get 40. So the total number of possible outcomes, it is 40 we got, and we have to find the probability now. The first sub question we have number of favorable cards. Number of favorable cards. So here we have favorable cards, it is 3 cards. Totally we have 4 suits, so it is 3 4s are 12, and we need to find out the probability. So here probability of getting a face card, is equal to number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of possible outcomes. So here number of favorable outcomes, it is 12, and here possible outcomes, it is 40. So if you take fourth table, 3 4s are 12, 10 4s are 40. So the final answer, it is 3 by 10. Further we cannot simplify because we don't have any common factors in between numerator and denominator. Now we'll come to the second sub question. Here we have the second sub question. Even numbered red cards. Even numbered red cards. Here we have even numbered red cards, means we have in the red card heart and a diamond. In the heart we have even cards, it is 2 4 6 8 10. Even in the diamond also we have 2 4 6 8 10. Therefore number of favorable outcomes is equal to, here we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So totally we have 10 cards. Number of cards, it is 10 cards. Next we need to find out the probability. Total number of possible outcomes is equal to total number of possible outcomes is equal to 40. Now the probability of getting even numbered red cards is equal to number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of possible outcomes. Here we have total number of favorable outcomes, it is 10. Favorable outcomes, it is 10. Total number of possible outcomes, it is 40. Now if you cancel that 0 0, the finally here the leftover, it is 1 by 4. So this is the probability of the given question.